Welcome to the podcast from Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin, and today's episode 163. And I'm talking about the change that you want to do in your life and why it can be stressful. So, the change, you need to do a lot of things, which I recommend you to go listen to the other two episodes before that I did about the change. But today I want to specifically talk about knowing what is that you want to do. Like, what is it? If you have $1 million, what would you do? I'm sure you heard that one a lot. But so here's the stressful part. Choosing what you want to do not necessarily needs to be when I have $1 million. This is a choice that you actually make from moment to moment. When you change lanes, you took a choice. When you choose something on the menu, that is as well your choice. Do you allow yourself to make choices, or do you listen to other people telling you what choices are? So knowing what is that you want to do could be very stressful because, well, if you grew up in an environment where they've been telling you what to do, maybe you are a baby in a family and everybody were, really want to make sure that you're okay. And they were deciding everything for you. And now when you're an adult, they still decide everything for you. Or better yet, they do everything for you. And now you're like, I don't even know what am I supposed to do. Or you're afraid to do things because you're afraid, well, I don't know how is this going to be, because you're always used to people doing things for you. Or if you grew up in a dysfunctional family, where you were not allowed to do what you want to do because, well, you had to be people pleasing, otherwise they will kick you out of the family and hence you die. I know this is very, very going to into survival mode here. But that's how we operate. So when you want to have a change in your life, and they tell you now you need to do two new things. Now you need to really, get into who you truly are and allow yourself to do all those things. It can be very stressful. And here's the funny thing: there are plenty of programs online and coaches, me as well, that tell you what to do. It's like, here's what you need to do. And many things don't work for many people because it's not truly who they are. Like, for example, if you would tell me that I need to run around the block every morning at 4 o'clock, I would not be doing that. Even if you tell me what will happen, I may push myself and bulldoze myself into doing this, but I will hate waking up in the morning and I will be hating running around the block because I am a late sleeper. I'm a wolf type. I know you should do this test so you will know what type you are. So you're not really going against your own nature here. So it's very important to know whatever that you're doing is serving you, is truly what you want, and you're happy. Because if you're not happy with something, this is not going to lead you to anything. And I know you're probably listening and saying, well, I don't like to work out, but I like to have a lean body. So how am I going to achieve that if I'm not going to stress myself going to the gym? The key is, and read books about how to have healthy habits and how to build them. Plenty of those out there. You have to reward yourself. You have to make that some new habit, something that you're doing that is fun for you. This is not episode how to do that. I'm just pinpointing that there are some things that you should be doing and having joy in that, because the more joy you have, the happier you are and then less stressed out. So take a moment and think about all the things that you're already doing it. And does that make you happy or not? Why are you doing that? And then do things that you want to do. And then ask yourself, why you're not allowing yourself to do those things. Yeah, I hear you. That somebody said, well, she's not going to let me do it, or he will not let me do it. Those are also excuses. They are. Because if you are in some sort of relationship that someone does not allow you to be happy in doing that you want to do, then maybe that's not the right relationship to be in. That is basically based on fear and survival mode, fear of abandonment, and all the childhood traumas that we're not going to talk about them today here, right? So if you need more courage and more clarity. What is it you are? And you need some help, just kind of bounce off ideas and, see the clear path where you want to go. Book a session with me. Seriously. It will be so much clear. If that's a word, clearer. Where are you going? Because don't waste your energy and time on something that does not work. You might be wanting to do something that somebody else told you to do, but are you truly, that's what you want? That's a different question. So if this is your first time listening to my podcast, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully, you will return. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. It's just one click away. And as you know, the more clicks, then the more my videos will be shown to others. Of course, if you believe that they are good to listen to. And let me know if there's anything else that you want me to cover it in my stress management podcast.